Hi, hello, happy good morning. If you are new here to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. I totally appreciate you. So in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about mental fitness and what my mental fitness routine is and how you can use that to build different skills around your mindset. So there is a very specific reason that I call it mental fitness and not mental health. And if you think about somebody's like physical body for a second. Think about somebody who is physically healthy. They're just a healthy person. This is somebody who's taking their vitamins in the morning. They're living a healthy lifestyle. They are going to the doctor whenever they get sick. They're into preventative care. They're, just relatively healthy. Imagine what they look like and imagine what their bodies are capable of doing. Now think of like an athlete. Think of someone who is training their bodies to perform at a really high level through daily exercise. This isn't somebody who's just like eating healthy. They're eating to fuel their body and they're training their bodies all the time to do certain skills objectively at a higher level than somebody who is just healthy. And I think very objectively, somebody who is an athlete, somebody who is training their body through fitness can outperform somebody who is just healthy. So let's apply the same concept to your mindset. Think of someone who is mentally healthy. And I think mental health is a huge topic now. So I think we all have ideas around what this might mean. This is somebody who has strategies of taking care of anxiety. This is someone who sees a therapist whenever they have depression in their lives. This is somebody who is into preventative care. This is somebody who is taking care of mental health issues whenever they arise. Now, let's apply fitness to like physical fitness to our mindset. Think about what mental fitness might look like. This is somebody who is training their mind on a daily basis through exercises to outperform someone who is just mentally healthy. So on top of taking care of mental health, they're doing extra things so that they function at a higher level. This is what I advocate for. I am all about some mental fitness. I just don't think it's good enough to be mentally healthy. And I think that and whenever I say we, I don't know if I mean like we as musicians or we as just like people walking this planet. I think it's just hard to be a person in today's society. But we need a routine around building mental fitness, working on our mindset as if there were different muscles to develop. And I think there certainly are different muscles that you can develop with your mindset. And I want to go over some of those right now. And can I tell you what I like to work on, like the muscles I like to build in my mindset and the exercises I do to accomplish that. So the first skill that I think that it's really important to have is living intentionally or living purposefully. The way that I do that, as I mentioned before, I have all of these different systems in my life, different like areas of habits that I have. And I write down a mission statement or a purpose statement that I have for each one of those systems every single morning. It's kind of like a personal creed, I guess, but it's like a whole page. Hold on, I'll show you. Here, so this is my whole page, my whole like personal creed. I write this whole page every single day. I mean, no kidding. It's like all up in here. I just write, it's like there every single day it's there. I write that whole page and it's all of my reasons that I work on all of the different systems in my life. It's building the skill of tapping into living with purpose, living with intention. The other thing that I do right after that is I write down goals that are in line with those reasons that I work on myself. And so by doing this, by writing all my reasons for working on myself and then writing goals that are in line with those reasons, I am practicing living intentionally. I'm practicing living with purpose. And doing that every day kind of builds the skill set around doing that really well. Another mindset muscle that I think is really important to build on, to work on, is affirmation. Sometimes you are the only one rooting for you. Like nobody else is in your court, and like you going out and doing the things that you want to do in life, sometimes you're the only one supporting yourself. So it's important to build self-worth, self-advocacy. I think oftentimes we're looking to our parents to validate us, or our friends to compliment us, or if you're still in school, you're looking to your teacher to get compliments and get validation. And we have got to stop that. It needs to come from within. And that is a skill that you can build through affirmations. So every morning I write down, again, this is a journal exercise, but I write down, I can do anything that I put my mind to. I deserve all of the success that this world has to offer. I am worthy of love and I am worthy of respect. I am such a great speaker. I am such an inspiration to be around. I am such a good horn player. Just on and on and on. You just have to get used to kind of building yourself up. And quick side note, you don't have to believe these things. It's not like you write down a whole bunch of things that you already believe about yourself. You write down affirmations, like things that you want to believe about yourself. And if you do that every day, you slowly start to believe it. You're building that skill set, building that muscle of self-worth. Another mindset muscle that I really like to work on is gratitude. You know those people who they can find joy in any situation. Like it's raining, their car didn't start, they had to walk to school in the rain, they forgot their homework, like it doesn't matter. Like whatever situation is going on, they still have a smile on their face and they're still finding humor and they still feel gratitude. Gratitude is another one of those things that you just work on in a journal. You just write down something that you're thankful for every day. It's super quick. Just be like, I'm grateful that I stood up and got out of bed this morning, or I am so grateful that I am about to chug this cup of coffee. Whatever it is, just practice finding gratitude, because it's always easy to find gratitude whenever things are going well. You're just like, yeah, thank goodness, everything is awesome right now. It's whenever things get really tough that you need to have the skill of finding gratitude in those tough situations. And you can work on finding gratitude in that way just by journaling about it every single day. But I also think that gratitude is one of those things that you can also just practice verbalizing it. I don't think that we do that enough. It's one of those emotions that, you know, we feel on the inside and we just lose it because we never speak it into existence. So if you have a friend that you appreciate, say that to them. Be like, I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful for your friendship. If your parents do something really nice for you, say thank you to them. If you're a student and you're going to your lesson, at the end of your lesson while you're packing up, thank your professor. Say, thank you so much for teaching me. I really enjoyed this lesson. So writing it down in a journal and vocally expressing it are both really great ways of building that skill set of practicing gratitude. Another muscle that you can build for your mindset is patience, or at least distancing yourself from anxiety. And of course, you can work on this through mindfulness or a practice of meditation. I'm not going to talk too much about meditation right now or practicing mindfulness because there are so many resources out there that talk about it. The way that I do that, I just do breathing exercises, and it's only for like a couple of minutes. Like that's it. But I just like to sit in silence, try to focus on my breath, and that's all there is to it. So I won't say a whole lot about that right now, but practice mindfulness, practice meditation to build that skill set around being patient and distancing yourself from anxiety in your life. And another skill that you can work on in a mental fitness routine, and this is actually the last one, so we're almost there, I promise, is embracing discomfort, embracing being uncomfortable. And I think that being uncomfortable in life kind of manifests in two different things. First, fear. Fear of like starting something, fear of doing something. And the other one is endurance, the discomfort that comes with having to endure something for a long time. For working on fear, you just have to do scary stuff in your life. One of those things that is really easy is jumping into a cold shower. That is actually an exercise that you can do every single day. It sucks. If you've ever taken a cold shower, it sucks. You're actually scared to get in the shower. You like talk yourself out of doing it. You're like, oh, this is gonna be awful. But then you jump in and you embrace it, and it builds that skill set of like, I can do things that I'm scared of. Darn it, I can do it. I can do things that I'm scared of. You're just building that skill by just getting into a cold shower. But building that skill through that's gonna be what helps you jump onto a stage to play a concerto in front of an audience. That's what's gonna help you walk out and be really confident on a recital. There's actually a funny story because I was reading, there's a book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. You should check it out. It's a really great book. But I was reading that book, and this is actually a video on my YouTube channel as well, but it's a good story. I was feeling kind of like poopy smoopy in life and I was just feeling like I was in a rut, and I was kind of wanting to do something to jolt myself out of that. And I had a friend talk about skydiving, and I was like, that's it. I'm going skydiving. And I booked myself a thing to go skydiving at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Monday morning by myself. There I went, flying out of this plane, and I felt like a total badass. I mean, I was terrified, but I felt like a total badass. And doing stuff like that is what builds a skill set of doing other scary things in your life, embracing that fear and getting over it and just doing it anyway. And the other way that discomfort manifests itself in life is endurance. And you can work on that. I like to take ice baths. I've done that a few different times. That's a really great way of just building that skill of enduring something that really, really sucks. But I also like to just go on a long run. I think just running for a long time and that mental game of like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to put in another mile, and kind of getting over it and just do it, like, enduring, like practicing enduring something that's tough in your mind. That's how you build that skill set. And that's a really good way of working on that mental muscle. And I think that an even simpler thing that you can practice discomfort with is getting out of bed in the morning on a single alarm. Stop pressing the snooze button, OMG. Embrace the discomfort of just getting out of bed as soon as your alarm goes off. It's a little uncomfortable. It sucks. Like the alarm goes off and your feet hit the floor and you're like, I don't want to be up right now. And it might be cold in your apartment or whatever. Like, we make up all of these excuses in our head, but that's a great way of practicing discomfort. Is as soon as your alarm clock goes off in the morning, get up and embrace the suck. Just be like, oh, this sucks and I don't want to do this, and do it anyway. So those are just some thoughts about what kind of goes into my mental fitness routine. I'm all about it. I think that having this mental fitness routine has helped my life in just profound ways. But just to kind of recap everything, practice being intentional, practice living purposely by writing down your reasons for working on yourself every day, and then writing down goals that are in line with those reasons. You can practice self-worth by writing down affirmations. Remember that it's nobody else's job to make you feel good enough. That job is all up to you. You can practice having gratitude in any situation that you find yourself in life, just by practicing gratitude on a daily basis. You can do that by writing it down in a journal or expressing it vocally. You can practice patience or distancing yourself from anxiety by practicing meditation or mindfulness. And you can build the skill of embracing discomfort by doing things that are really uncomfortable, whether that's getting up on one alarm, taking an ice bath, jumping into a cold shower, jumping out of an airplane, or whatever you need to do to practice being scared and doing it anyway. That's going to build that mindset of embracing discomfort. So just remember that you can work on your mindset in the same way that an athlete works on their physical body. You can do these daily exercises to build those mental muscles, and those are going to help you out in every aspect of your life. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, I would so appreciate it if you would give it a like and comment down below if you do any of these mental fitness exercises yourself. You can also share this video on any social media platform you would like. Thank you so much for your support. Go forth, be awesome. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Chase your damn dreams, and I will see you guys soon.